Okay, so we can use the nth term to write out however many terms that we want. So in this case here, it says work out the first 5 terms. So for 4n plus 2, okay, in that case then we need to work out what 4n plus 2 is when n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3, 4 and 5, okay, for the first 5 terms. Now you might find it helpful to draw a table, okay, you don't have to. For the n values 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, okay, well let's work out what 4n plus 2 is going to equal. Now remember, 4n means 4 times n, okay, so if n is 1, it'll be 4 times 1, okay, plus 2. Well, of course, we know 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6. Okay, so for the second term then, n is 2, so we'll have 4n, so 4 times 2 this time, because n is going to be 2 in this case, plus then the 2 at the end. Well, 4 times 2 is 8, plus then the 2 is equal to 10. Okay, and then when n is 3, so we'll have 4 times 3, okay, which of course is 12, and then don't forget to add the 2 on, okay, following that formula there, so you get 14. So you might see already now, of course, the sequence, you can see it's going up in 4s as you'd expect, right? Okay, because it's 4n, it's going up in 4s, so you can work out then what the next 2 are going to be, yeah? It's going to be 18 and 22. I mean, let's double check that. So when n is 4, we'll have 4 times 4, plus 2 is, so 16 plus 2 is indeed 18. And then when n is 5, we'll put it in there, so we'll have 4 times 5 is 20, plus 2 is 22. Okay, so those are the first 5 terms there. So let's just try one more. Okay, so if you weren't quite, not quite 100% certain on how it works, again, let me just show you my second example. Okay, so again, they want the first 5 terms, so that means when n is 1, when n is 2, when n is 3, when n is 4, and when n is 5. So we're going to work out the value of 7n minus 3 for each of these number values here to 5. Okay, now remember 7n means 7 times n. Okay, so if n is 1, it'll be 7 times 1. Okay, and then it says you've got to take away 3. So we're always going to take away 3 in this case. So 7 times 1 is 7, take away 3 is 4. Okay, and then when n is 2, it'll be 7 times 2, which is 14. Take away the 3, which is then 11. Okay, so then when n is 3, put it in. So it'll be 7 times 3, which is 21. Take away 3 is 18. Okay, so you can see it's going up in 7s, so you can guess what the next one's going to be. So if I put 4 in there, it'll be 7 times 4, which is 28. Take away 3 is 25. Finally then 7 times 5, take away 3. 7 times 5 is 35, take away 3 is 32. So those are the first 5 terms of our sequence.